Alright, let's play some Slay the Spire. So what is today's daily run? What is it? Insanity, Flight, and Deadly Events. That does sound kind of fun with Regent. Random deck of 30 cards is kind of, I don't know. It also is kind of deflating to see scores like this. I get it, but eh. Okay, what we are going to do is the same thing. We are going to do, well, okay, but instead of Insanity, we're just going to do Draft. But let's do Deadly Events, Big Game Hunter. And did I want to do anything else? There is Cursed Run, but I find that's less fun. I think I'm just going to go for keep going up the Ascension levels, but keep these three on. Because I think that's a good custom run mix to work with. Hopefully they add more modifiers later on. So are those daily scores real or hacked? Hacked. Absolutely. You can tell with the rest of the daily scores that they were all within a certain margin, and then you had those that were like above and beyond. Okay. Ooh. So now I have to figure out. So this is Sovereign. I did a star spam build previously. This initial setup, I don't care deeply for Crush Under. It's not amazingly good. Spoils of Battle is kind of fun. Conqueror is extremely good if I can make Sovereign Blade work. You know what? I'm going to go for it. Oh, right. Hold up. Okay. What do we want? I like Patter. It's a decent defense. It's not a particularly good one. It's not a particularly terrible one. Let's see. Hidden Cache is okay for generating stars. It really does look like we're going for a Forge build. Now these aren't good. Because Crescent Spear works in a star build, but I'm not doing a star build. I guess Celestial might. Block and Vigor. Let's go for another Block and Vigor. Start of your turn, draw one card and exhaust one card from your hand. Interesting. Works better with a created build. As it stands, I could see that being an issue. Cloak of Stars I like from a easy defense thing. And I like the idea of Prophesize, but you really need a lot of energy for that. Tyranny seems really interesting, just not this build. Or actually, no, there it is. That would have been... shoot. Yeah, do I want to do Spectrum Shift? Upgrading it? Yeah, screw it. Okay, Kingly Kick. I hate all of these. I guess I'll do Kingly Kick just because it's not terrible, it's not amazing. Glitter Stream, Refined Blade. So it's a mostly Forge build with the potential to go for a Colorless build. Oh, sweet Jesus, I forgot how many elites you have to go through on this one. This might honestly kick my ass. Like, there's a very real possibility I am going to get whammoed here just because of the sheer number of elites that I have to slog through. I was really hoping I could get a bunch of... Oh, okay. I think we're going to go this way. It's a bit of a safer start. We get 2 bonfires. And a shop? Because this shop is too early. So let's go for this. Somebody suggested I should do the all left challenge again. I should. Let's see. Okay, so he's only hitting for 7. So let's just do probably Patter and Spectrum Shift. Get that out of there. Okay. Cloak of Stars. Another Patter. A Mind Blast. Do Rotten War. And we get our Sovereign Blade, but I can't do anything with it at the moment. It should be fine. We get Ultimate Strike, which is just really good. Hold up. Let's do Cloak of Stars again. Just kill this guy. And yeah, kill that guy. Perfect. Get a Block Potion, which is good. And we want none of these. See, now we need Tyranny. Hopefully we can get it so Spectrum Shift triggers after Tyranny. Let's see. Do Rotten War. Not going to do enough damage. Patter. And then just Conqueror. Okay, Cloak of Stars. Patter again. And do I just do a Celestial Blade? Sure. I'll just wait. Nice and easy. Right, and if I kill one of these guys... Oops. I didn't actually kill him. That's kind of the requirement here. Let's see. Oh, that didn't give me any block. Oh, right, that's the one that just gives me energy. Well, guess I'll lose that potion and a little bit of health. This is what I get for not doing math. I guess I'll do Cloak of Stars. Oh, and Spoil a Battle. I have plenty. It's Anointed. Put every rare from your draw pile into your hand. That's kind of fun. Anyway, kill that guy. Kill that guy. I do really like Reflect. The main problem is I do not have much. I don't think I want a Debris. Not yet. Debris, I believe, is a neutral card. Clumsy, get a random relic. Marbles. Not my favorite. Not terrible. We might just get Schlammoed here. Okay. What do we even have? I guess we're just going to do those. Get it so Sovereign Blade does a ton of damage. The only immediate problem is a Forge build on this guy really doesn't do me much good. Yeah, I'll just do Spectrum Shift. Let's get that out of the way. Okay, Secret Weapon. I mean, Sovereign Blade, Secret Weapon. Give me Kingly Kickback. Mostly just to cycle it. And I'll just do that, because he's not hitting me on this one. It's going to be a little rough. Stratagem. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, choose a card, put it in your hand. I really like that one. Let's see. I guess I might as well do Celestial Might, because we should do some damage to him. And then Stratagem, just get it out of here. Okay. Why not... I guess I'll get Kingly Kickback. Oh, does that not count as drawing it? Bolas is kind of garbage. Unfortunately. Patter's not helpful. Oh, it just says return it to your hand. So actually Bolas is good. Okay, another Patter. I don't have much for defense, which is the downer. I guess I'll just do Refined Blade and hit him one more time. Because yeah, I wasn't going to be able to kill him that round. Why don't you give me... I guess Rotten War? Is Sovereign Blade. Oddly Smooth Stone is extremely helpful. So what do we have? Genesis would give me the stars I would need to sustain a star build. It is a little expensive. Royalties just gets me money, which is kind of nice, but obviously garbage. And then we have Crash Landing, which fills my hand with... It says fill your hand with debris. How many would that be? That would be up to your, like, maximum hand value. It's like, on one hand, it's tempting. On the other hand, it could be bad. There is a whole build about dealing with status effects or neutral cards, and I don't know if a status counts as a colorless card. Yeah, if I go for royalties, we'd be able to get a lot of shops. I think I'm going to go for that and just hope for the best. Okay, we actually do have to rest. Even though I do want to upgrade some cards, I do need the health. Max HP? Nope, we're just going to heal. There, now I'm feeling pretty hale and hearty. Let's upgrade Spectrum Shift. Make it cheaper. Let's grab Sword in the Stone. Hey, we'll actually be able to use Sword of the Stone this time. I keep picking it and then not checking what it does, which is bad. Somebody remind me in a little bit to check what Sword the Stone does. I might have actually been able to kill that guy. Would have been close. I don't think I would have. Okay. I don't have... It's not going to do enough damage. Let's just do those two. We blocked some of it at the very least. There we go. Liquid bronze. Oh. And we're not doing a radiate build. I had royalties in that last hand. I was so focused on kill. Let's drink the liquid bronze. It's actually going to be helpful here. Oh, there's royalties right from the get-go. But yeah, giving myself thorns is going to make this a little easier. These guys are painful. Okay. Let's see. Well, who's going to do the most amount of damage to me? I think I'm just going to delete one of those guys. Seems easier. Kingly kick. Kill that one. Do another patter. Yeah, we're good. Let's see. I could do Conqueror, or I could just kill this guy. Spectrum Shift, Cloak of Stars. Why did I Cloak of Stars? That actually doesn't make a difference here. Let's see. I don't have too much. So just do Shockwave and a patter? Sure. Oh, wait. There's no rush. I have the bomb, but no, I have Kingly Kick. Lizard Tail, which is kind of nice. Whenever you attack an enemy, it loses strength this turn. No, whenever you play a colorless card, gain a strength. Okay, Spectrum Shift. Get that out of the way. Especially because I have no defenses this round. Which is slightly rude, but is what it is. Okay, so we have Rolling Boulder, which is actually extremely good. I just don't quite have the energy for it. Let's see, I've got both patters. I don't think I need them. We just do one. Yeah, Celestial Might for 24? Yeah, Celestial Might for 24. Because that benefits from the patters. Okay, there's... Oh, Arsenal. We have Anointed. But I should probably make sure I don't die. And then we do Anointed. Okay, Finesse, which is always good. Patter. And then Sovereign Blade. Because that is a colorless card. Perfect. Fisticuffs. I'll just do Patter, and then Kingly Kick for a bunch of damage. It's nice and stunned. This is actually a kind of good build. If anything, what I need to do is probably cull a bunch of stuff from my deck, so that I can get my colorless cards really cycling. Panic Button, and I guess actually just Sovereign Blade. There's some healing. 3 random colorless to your hand, exhaust. Start of your turn, draw a card and exhaust. I think we want to grab Tyranny at this point. Beaten to Shape seems really good, but I think we're slightly pivoting to a colorless build. Shuriken is extremely tempting. But I That's every 3 attacks in a single turn gain 1 strength, so that's not hugely good. I think I'm going to get rid of Celestial Might. And is there anything else? Orbit is tempting. It's a little expensive, though. Upgrading it isn't a terrible idea. Yeah, I'll grab it. We need the energy. Okay, we're definitely just going to start with this because this guy is kind of a jerk. Okay. Let's do Cloak of Stars, Refined Blade, and Rotten War. Okay, choose a card to exhaust. I think I'm just going to get rid of Conqueror. It's not particularly helpful. Do Arsenal. Patter. Orbit. Should have done Orbit first. I just wasn't sure. Okay. I'm going to get rid of Kingly Kick. It's good. Just not mega good, especially against this guy. Okay. Let's get rid of Spoils of Battle. Once again, good. Not against this guy. No attacks in hand. Draw 2 cards. There's a Patter. Because he's definitely going to hurt me. But not much I can do about that. Okay, what do we toss? Fine Blade? Yeah, at this point this already does tons of damage. Do Bolas. Oh no, I have plenty of attacks in my hand. Do Impatience. Second Patter. Third Patter. And we don't need to do Cloak of Stars. I'll wait on that one. Yeah, the current star gain is kind of fine, actually. Let's see. Do I toss anything? Probably just that. Dramatic Entrance. Unfortunately, can't do any damage with that. Forge 5. Not that it matters. This thing already does plenty of damage. Choose a card to exhaust. What is Beatdown? 3 random attacks from my discard pile. That's not happening today. Okay, this kind of works. Let's see. Next turn, put 2 cards from your draw pile into your hand. 3. Forge 30, Forge 40, but we're not really doing it. Bundle of Joy gets me a bunch of random colorless cards. But I don't really need it. I already get 1 per turn, and more than that would give us serious deck clogging issues. Okay, we're up against the Waterfall Giant. We might be okay against that one. Because what do I want to upgrade? Tyranny's kind of good. Orbit's kind of good. Arsenal is extremely good. I think I'm just going to hope for the best, upgrade Arsenal. Okay. Because I've got an energy potion if I need it. Let's get the Sovereign Blade out. Okay. Royalties, Spectrum Shift, Cloak of Stars. I'm going to drink the energy potion. We're going to refine Blade and then just hit him for a bit. Oh, I could have actually played that. Damn it. All right, whatever. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to do Rolling Boulder. That'll give me the strength. And now we can get Tyranny. I'm still going to take this hit, which is bad. Okay, choose a card to exhaust. I think we can comfortably get rid of Rotten War. Do Production. That gives me some strength. Conqueror. Refined Blade. Patter, Patter, and then Sovereign Blade. 76 damage should be pretty good. The main fear is that Steam Explosion. Oh, but I do have Lizard Tail. Okay, choose a card to exhaust. I think I'm going to get rid of Spoils of Battle. Whenever you shuffle your draw pile, choose a card to put in your hand. That's always good. Refined Blade. And then we want to patter up a bunch. Oh, we can still do a Conqueror, not that it matters, because I don't have Sovereign Blade in my hand. I'll grab that back. Choose a card to exhaust. Mind Blast. Not particularly good in this situation. Do Conqueror. Refined Blade. Cloak of Stars. Sovereign Blade for 120 damage. That's pretty good. Kingly Kick. Okay, then I just have to weather 24 damage, which should be fine. I'll take one of the patters back. Should be okay. Choose a card to exhaust. Well, we don't need Kingly Kick anymore. There's both patters. Yeah, we're surviving this one. Entropy for reasons. It's definitely close, but that is what it is. Let's see, Make It So. 6 damage. Every 3 skills you put in your play in a turn, put this into your hand. Make It So is kind of good. Heirloom Hammer is also extremely fun. Kind of expensive, though. Let's grab Make It So, because that synergizes with the one that gets me energy. Okay, start of combat, add Luminous to your hand. That's kind of good. Or I could just start with a bunch of stars. Start with 2 energy with Retain or bunch of stars, so I don't have to worry about it as much. I think I'm actually going to go for Radiant Pearl. It fits this build slightly better. Okay. Do we only have 1, 2 shops on the map? All of them are a little scary. I think we kind of want to go up the left. Again. I'll have to decide if I want to go left or right on this one. And then we go right, up, and then over. Because I don't need to fight every single mid-boss under the sun. There are situations where it's valuable. But not this one. Okay. So let's start with Orbit. Make It So. Drink the Colorless potion. See what it gives me. Jackpot this turn would be good, but other turns would be bad. Eternal Armor just gives me some survivability, so I think I'm going to go with that one. And let's just play Royalties. I do have Luminous, but I think I'll just wait. Okay, Tyranny. Spoils of Battle. Patter. And then that. We get Make It So. I'm going to just keep trying to kill the guy in front. I guess I can do another patter. Okay, choose a card to exhaust. I don't know, let's get rid of Clumsy. I know it's going to get rid of itself, but still. Good time for Luminous. Spectrum Shift. Okay, and I'm only taking a little bit of damage here. So let's kill that guy. Let's probably start hitting the one in the back. I'll just forge again. Yeah, the extra energy from Orbit is actually huge if I have a bunch of 0-cost cards. Let's get rid of Spoils of Battle. It's completely worthless here. 19 damage. It's kind of bad, actually, for this round at least. Patter, patter. And Rotten War takes him out. Perfect. What's Scroll do? Oh, it's kind of nice, actually. Let's get rid of Rend. Okay. Make It So. Cloak of Stars. Rotten War. Really just have to hit it like one more time. I guess let's just do Scroll, see if I get anything useful. Make It So again. Choose 2 cards in your draw pile, transform into minion strikes. Yeah. So that means if I have garbage, I can clear them. Let's see. Upgrade 2 random skills. Retain your hand on the first round of combat. It's kind of nice. I'd actually buy these two, I think. I think I have just enough, or I'm just shy. Damn. But what do I even have to upgrade that I care about upgrading? Skills probably more than attacks. So do I want to just do War Paint, remove a card? I think so. I think I'll get rid of Rot in War, as it's not hugely useful. Now let's go this direction. Add Decay, but gain Lost Wisp. Whenever you play a power, 8 damage to all enemies. That's really good, sure. And I should be able to get rid of Decay. Do I want to hurt myself, gain a bunch of money? Actually, I think I just want the Polonus Core. Let's keep going for question marks. Lose Swift Potion, gain some max HP. Enchanted attack with Vigorous 8. Drink and Lift. Stone of all time. Massive boulder sits in the middle of an abandoned courtyard. Plaque reads, Stone of all time. Its presence, shape, and adornments indicate that this courtyard was built around this stone and has never been moved from this spot. Drink and lift. Lose Swift Potion. Gain max HP. Slam the Swift Potion down and lift with all your might. Nothing happens. Well, alright. Alright, start by making it so. I think we kind of want to take out the guy in the back, if possible. Patter. Shoot. I think I'm just gonna try and kill these guys. Well, that was a nice one-turn win. Whenever you spend stars... No. This is not really a star build. That one is good. Just not what I'm keen on. Okay. Orbit. Tyranny. Luminous. Would have been nice to get the strength. But that's okay. Choose a card to exhaust. Get rid of this one. Arsenal. Let's see. I'm not going to be able to do damage, am I? That's not great. Refined Blade. Oh, I guess I could have. But yeah, bad round for it. Oh well. Okay, choose a card to exhaust. At this point, I don't need charge. Do a minion strike. I should probably actually make it so. Patter. Spectrum shift. Minion strike again. Oh, that only gets me 1, but it's fine. Cloak of Stars, another patter. Make it so again. Conquer, and then Sovereign Blade for a bunch of damage. I guess I get to Refined Blade anyway. Equilibrium. 14 block, retain your hand this turn. Yeah, I think I'm just going to get rid of it. It's not particularly good. Make it so. Patter, Conqueror, Sovereign Blade, and takes him out. Whenever you attack an enemy, it loses strength this turn. Which is, like, really fun, but kind of rough to work with. But a second arsenal could get really funny. Damn it. So the one problem with this build is that I have no defense whatsoever. Play charge. Let's get rid of Spoils of Battle and Kingly Kick. Royalties. Conqueror. Who's going to be doing the most amount of damage to me? This one. So if I do Luminous, we can do Kingly Kick on that one, but then kill that guy, at the very least. So I'll take some damage from this, but it's not super bad. Arsenal. Arsenal. Oh, right, I just do AoE damage every time I play a power. Well, that's good. Well, there's Hidden Gem, but we're going to do Orbit, Minion Strike, twice. Let's see. End your turn, first 3 cards you play each turn are free to play. He's really good. I just have to be able to use it. Yeah, we might actually lose this one. Get rid of Clumsy and Kingly Kick. Make it so, not that it matters. Because hey, he's going to lead in with 21 damage. Okay, let's do Arsenal, Hatter, Minion Strike. We should have Orbit. Tyranny. Do I bother with Luminous? I think so. Okay, choose a card to exhaust. Frankly, Conqueror. Okay. We have Orbit. But yeah, it's every 4 you spend. I was hoping to do more, but I think I'm just going to do Void Form, go from there. Okay, choose a card to exhaust, get rid of Decay. Do charge, get rid of Spoils of Battle, and Cloak of Stars. Okay, there's the Sovereign Blade. Make it so. Okay, we survive. Barely. Meat on the bone is extremely good. I know, skip. Oh, and we get a bonfire. Good. I appreciate that this, the drafting is not a guaranteed win here. Ooh, Planisphere. Or Game Piece. I think we need Game Piece. I'm a little too power heavy. Every other combat your card rewards gain an additional power. That's interesting. And let's just go for the heals, because otherwise I'm not sure if I'm making it past this guy. I might be fine. Love your YouTube videos. So great to catch you live, though. Yeah, thank you. Okay, let's do Orbit. Make it so. Oh, Orbit does not work off of free cards. I'm a goofus. Spectrum Shift. There's Kingly Kick. Let's just do Spoils of Battle. Get that Sovereign Blade out. Okay, we have a bunch of frantic escapes, but I almost kind of want to get rid of some of them. Discovery. Well, let's do Arsenal. Arsenal. Cloak of Stars. 1 of 3 random cards. Add to my deck. It's free this turn. Beat into Shape or Kingly Punch. Beat into Shape is kind of not really what I want here. Let's just do royalties. Oh, there's Void Form. Okay, so what do I exhaust? Might actually need Equilibrium. Let's get rid of Spoils of Battle. Do charge? Because I think I'm going to get rid of one of the frantic escapes at least. Equilibrium, and make it so. Okay, get rid of Volley, No, actually, I think volley is fine. Rid of one of those. Minion strike, minion strike. If I do a refined blade, we get energy for the next turn, and we get extra energy this turn. Let's do a frantic escape. And then we do void form. Oh, yeah, mayhem. Sick. Let's get rid of beat into... No, let's get rid of volley. Now let's get rid of beat into shape. Do mayhem. Draws me another card. Make it so. Probably sovereign blade. Okay, yeah, that does not give me strength. I kind of figured it wouldn't. Okay, what do we get rid of? Frantic escape. We don't need it at the moment. Let's do equilibrium. The gambit is like hilariously terrible here. Well, I guess I'll do Cloak of Stars because free. Make it so. Nice patter. I've got some turns. Gambit is kind of moot. I guess I could have used the vulnerable potion at some point during this, but it's fine. Let's get rid of Rend. We're just gonna Sovereign Blade them. Not the most busted. Ooh. No, we definitely have to do decisions. We've got some fun busted things that I can combo with that. Okay. So, I'd like to go shopping later. Right side has a shop. Is it only the right side that has the shop? Left side does, but it has... It's the one with the last shop in the sequence. Sure, I guess we're going this direction. So, Swift 3. Energy at the start of your turn. Shuffle 3 Dazed into the pile. Or we get the Signet Ring. No, I don't think we need the Signet Ring. Let's go for Blessed Antler. 3 Dazes are bad, but manageable. And, yeah, let's just go up the right side. Do we? Is that even wise? Because the problem with this is this would have me fight 4 mid-bosses. That's actually not super bad. And my health is looking manageable. Okay, let's do Orbit. Make it so. Royalties. Let's see. Refine Blade. Luminous, and we're just going to kill that guy. Decay's not going to do any damage to us. Yeah, we're good. Patter, charge, get rid of Clumsy, get rid of Spoils of Battle, and then I'll just do Void Form. We do lose some max HP, but it's fine. We weren't going to use it anyway. That's it. Whenever you spend stars, gain block. I don't think we care for any of these. I think I might grab a second Cloak of Stars, though. We need at least one more defensive move in my deck. Okay, let's start with charge. Because I should get rid of Clumsy and a Dazed. Tyranny, royalties. We should do Make It So. Well, this is gonna hurt. Yeah, I could do Luminous, but yeah, this is gonna hurt. This is why I wanted another defensive thing. Okay, what do we get rid of? Dazed? No, let's get rid of Kingly Kick. Okay. Do Arsenal, Luminous. Other Arsenal. Minion strike. He's swinging for 24. So if I do both of these Cloaks of Stars, make it so. And then patter. Both patters, we can do void form comfortably. Okay, what do I clear? Spoils of battle, spoils of battle. Orbit. Decisions, decisions. This lets me multicast something. I have no block. I guess I'll do patter. Oops, that wasn't make it so. That's okay. Refined Blade, Conqueror, make it so, and then Sovereign Blade almost kills it. Minion Blade finishes it off. That's not too bad. It's tempting to get another arsenal, but it's not like the biggest damage. Sure. That's the unupgraded version. And better than losing the health that I already have. Okay, so kick, Refined Blade. Cloak of Stars. Fine Blade. And I guess I'll do a Spoils of Battle. And we get to make it so. Do I want to... Yeah, let's just take him out. Because then all we have left is the turret operator, who's easy enough to just yeet. Okay. Well, here's the question. 13 damage? Yeah. Should probably do Pale Blue Dot at this point. Okay. This thing. Spectrum Shift and Tyranny are probably the most valuable things I can do. If I do both arsenals, we can do Luminescence. Gives me a little bit more. Unfortunately, I've not drawn a single one of my defensive cards. Which is kind of rough, because this is going to hurt. Okay, let's get rid of Decay, as it's a serious issue. Perfect. So, I only have one thing left in my draw, which is Orbit, which is actually really good. We don't need it as much. So let's just do Stratagem and then Void Form. Let's take, I don't know, make it so back. Oh, not that it matters. Okay, why don't we take Orbit back? Exhaust one of the burns. Start with Orbit, then Decisions, Decisions. Jack of all trades, random colorless card to the hand. It's like lightly tempting. Or we could just do Refined Blade. I don't think we need it, actually. We might have plenty of energy. No, I'm still going to do it a bunch of times, because in retrospect, this Hyper Boost Sovereign Blade a bunch. Let's see, what do I have in my draw? Yeah, let's do a charge. Get rid of these two. Do a Jack of all trades. We get Mayhem, which I like. Minion Strike. Book of Stars. Make it so. Now I can do Conqueror and Sovereign Blade for a bunch of damage. Then we also get a Patter. And make it so back. Sick. He's not hitting me this turn. Okay, add a card to my hand. And honestly, I'm going to take one of the burns and exhaust it. I guess we have multiple of them. We'll get free Equilibrium. And I guess none of these matter. What is left in my draw pile? Things that I don't really want to get rid of, frankly. Alright, we take no damage from this guy. So, yeah, once I get up to speed, it's not too bad. It's just that getting up to speed part is really tricky. Guards is kind of tempting, as is Arsenal, but I really should not have more. Okay, power to enchant with Swift 2. Yeah. Because I don't need Sharp. The Nimble could be good, but let's go for Swift. On any of these. None of these are currently innate, is the one issue. I'll put it on Spectrum Shift. Okay, we're trying to go shopping. Ooh, Unceasing Top is not really useful. 3 abilities with Sharp. It's kind of tempting. Second decisions. We don't have Strike. And Gremlin Horn isn't amazingly good. Let's remove Decay. What else do we have? Draw pile, add it to your hand. Honestly, the fish oil is actually really tempting. I guess let's do Gremlin Horn and fish oil. Just because, yeah, I knew I was going to be up against these guys. Okay. Well, we've got Orbit. And then not much. Okay, we're definitely doing fish oil for this one. I think I'm also going to want the block potion. Let's do Refined Blade. Spoils of Battle. Do I do a Luminous? Make it so. We want to kill the Spectral Knight if we can. Okay, Pale Blue Dot. I have left in my draw. So I could do Charge. Get rid of these two. Tyranny. Okay, he's toast. Perfect. Locust Stars, because he's swinging for 18. I don't want to be somewhat prepped for that. Hatter. Let's do Spectrum Shift. Arsenal. Oh, I should have done Arsenal 2. Guess it doesn't matter. We're just going to kill the guy in the back. Make it so. Wow. We are actually just clobbering them. Guess I should get royalties out. Oh, I'm getting the extra energy from Gremlin Horn. Yeah, that was a good choice. Just do Refined Blade. What else do we have? They're all fine. Just not exactly what I was going for. None of these matter. He's toast. Every time you play an attacker skill, upgrade it for the remainder of combat. Well, that's kind of nice. Like, I don't need another Void Form. It's such a risk. Sword Sage is kind of tempting. Yeah, it's snag it. The big issue with this guy is he always just smacks me on the first turn. There's not much I can do about it. Do Spectrum Shift. Draws me a couple. Do we do Charge? It's really tempting. Void Form early would be good. Now let's do Pale Blue Dot. Cloak of Stars, Patter, just so I don't take the damage. Make it so. Should have probably led with that. Arsenal, Luminous. Make it so again. Charge, because we want to get rid of Kingly Kick and one of the Dazeds. And then I think I'll do Refined Blade. Much as Arsenal would have been good. We don't need it that bad. Orbit, Tyranny. Let's see. Thrumming Hatchet. 16 damage at the start of your next turn. Retain this to your hand. That's okay. Yeah, it's swinging for 18, so I have to kind of contend with that. But that might also be the only thing I can do in this situation. I guess I'll do Thrumming Hatchet. That's all I've got. I will take 9. Okay, let's burn Jackpot. I just don't think I have the energy for it. Patter, Cloak of Stars. Make it stow. Probably should have started with that. Royalties out of the way. Same thing with Arsenal. Well, what do I have in my draw? It's actually, now would not be a bad round for this. I think I'll just get rid of Sword Sage. Boss is about toast anyway. Okay, take 3. I actually kind of like the Thrumming Hatchet, but I don't think I'd go out of my way for it in the future. Usari Gamma, it's okay. Monarch's Gaze. Like, is tempting. It's just expensive. But it would give me the defense. Well, defense, kind of, sort of. Now, this guy is, of course, a serious problem for me. Patter. Because this is a hard... This is a hard power build. And he is a very hard counter to power builds. Okay. This is a good use of a couple of my things. So why don't we get rid of a couple of these? I'll do Spectrum Shift because in this case it's a net 0. And yeah, I should be able to just kill him. Oh, well, that didn't do me any good. Swinging for 18. No, he's not. That worked out. Start of your turn. Forge. It's okay. I think we're fine without. Divine 3 times, gain a debt. Divine 6. You know what? Screw it. I didn't get it. We'll get 2 potions, and I don't think I want any of these. Glimmer is, like, vaguely useful, but the potions are nice. I think rather than upgrades, we're just going to heal. Okay, pale blue dot. Kind of a bad first round. What does this one do? Random attack, skill, and power in your hand. They're free to play this turn. Yeah, all things considered, that's not super bad. Luminous. Patter, just give me a little bit more. He does get the strength from me playing skills, which is not amazing. Do aerobic acid. Furnace. Patter again. Knockout blow. Does that count as a kill? I have no idea. Let's do decisions. Which didn't count as forging. Well, that's slightly mean. That's okay. Okay, so he's swinging for 30. I've got 10. Drink the block potion. Spectrum shift. Not what I was hoping for. Well, let's just do void form. Hey Wanderer, do you have any advice for players new to Slay the Spire? Recently got my partner into the game and I'm not very good at it myself. How do you know what cards to grab, keep, or remove? So I am not always the best at this, if only because it is fairly often that I pick bad combos. Do Sovereign Blade. There we go. I could have done Knockout Blow. That would have been good. Patter 3 times? 3 times. Make it so, and I'll just do a Refined Blade. And Thrumming Hatchet. So, I'm not always the best because I get tempted in. Your goal generally is actually to pick not a whole lot of cards. Remember, unless you're doing something special, Prolong. Yeah, sure. Unless you're doing something special, you rarely will draw more than 5 cards a turn. What do I have in my draw? Yeah, let's do charge, because I might as well get rid of one of the debts, and frankly, Cloak of the Stars at this point isn't nearly as good. Thrumming Hatchet will just kill it, and we can just Spoils of Battle for a bit. There we go. So you never draw more than 5 cards per turn, so in general you want to be able to draw at least 3 good cards of that combo. Salvo is kind of nice. We didn't get anything amazing. I think I'll live without Refined Blade. So yeah, let's do Salvo. Do I have Conqueror? No, I do not. Sovereign Blade. And then Thrumming Hatchet. If I do charge, we can get rid of the wound, and let's get rid of Kingly Kick. It's only swinging for 18, so that puts me in a good position. And I guess we just pat her a couple of times. Oh, he was intangible anyway, so none of this mattered. But it's okay. I'm scaling my strength up like crazy. Let's see. Purity. I think we can get rid of Purity at this point. We actually don't really benefit from it. Let's see. I have no way of making it vulnerable, so let's do Knockout Blow because it's expensive. Conqueror to make this do 182 damage twice. Yeah, it's pretty good. And then we got here. So you want to make it so you're drawing roughly 3 good cards a turn, because that's roughly how much energy you have every turn. So generally you want to keep your deck to about 15 cards. You can go higher than that if you either have a bunch of cards that exhaust, or if you have a bunch of powers. However, the more powers and cards that you exhaust, you get, the more you have to worry about getting them out of the way to even get your build running. Generally, what I recommend is picking like 1 or 2 blue, like a blue or a rare card early that sets a build. And you can see this whenever I like draft, for example. Here, let's just take a look at Regent, for example. And let's do uncommon and rare. So say I'm starting regular run, not a draft run, and I'm given some card rewards, and it's giving me commons. Gives me Collision Course. Not really good, I wouldn't pick it. Almost no commons really give you a basic build to start with. Most commons are supplementary at best. That, they can help other builds, but rarely will they actually be the linchpin of a cycle. Spoils of Battle could. Forging 10 or Forging 15 if you upgrade it is kind of good, but it's not amazing. But, if you get a couple of Forge cards early, you're like, okay, sure, let's go for a Forge build, because that kind of is a natural synergy that it just immediately begets. Same thing with Cosmic Indifference, which lets you pull cards back. You can potentially do Cosmic Indifference to pull a thing like Kingly Punch. This is what I would call like a linchpin card, a card that is specifically something you can build around, because it does 8 damage whenever you draw this card, increases damage by 3 this combat. So if you get Kingly Punch, you can then say like, okay, well that synergizes really well with Cosmic Indifference and Photon Cut. I'm going to use those 2 to just cycle Kingly Punch as much as I can, and then have my deck as empty as possible, so that I can have my deck as empty as possible, so I can just cycle those 3 or 4 cards endlessly. And that way your Kingly Punch will do, you know, upwards of 100 damage after like a round or 3. Similarly, what's another one? I mean, if you found Heirloom Hammer, you know, choose a colorless card in your hand, add a copy of that card to your hand. If you found this early and you saw it and you're like, okay, that's kind of good. Can I go for a build that centers around colorless cards? But even then, you don't want to pick up every single thing that works. You want to keep it kind of tidy. I do tend to just pick up whatever looks good, and that can be a problem, but I still try and maintain that I'm drawing like 1 or 2 blocks a turn, 1 or 2 attacks a turn, and then some other stuff and then that. So that's kind of the basics for build crafting, because the more cards you have, the less you can play any of them per fight. And so you kind of want to keep that in mind when you're looking at a card reward screen. You're like, do I really need another one of these? You know, if I'm already cycling Kingly Punch, do I need a second? Not really, no. In fact, it's actually kind of worse, kind of. Anyway, that's my internal logic. Rhapsody might have better answers because he's been playing this for 3 times as many hours as I have been. But that's at least like my basic advice that I was giving to my brother, my dad, and my wife last night when I was taking them through our first run of Slay the Spire multiplayer. Anyway, let's do 1, maybe 2 more drafts and then I will move on.